Welcome to Crack Pack. My name's Andrew. Today we're cracking open Dominaria United. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is Barkweave Crusher, followed by Bite Down, then Enthrall to the Pit, Contaminated Aquifer, Tolarian Terror, Splatter Goblin, Heroic Charge, Extinguish the Light, Charismatic Vanguard, Territorial Marrow, Rona's Vortex, Garna Bloodfist of Keld, Chaotic Transformation is a sorcery for 5 and a red that says exile up to 1 target artifact, up to 1 target creature, up to 1 target enchantment, up to 1 target planeswalker, and or up to 1 target land. For each permanent exiled this way, its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a card that shares a card type with it. Puts that card onto the battlefield, then shuffles. So this is multi-use. You could use this for cheating out your own artifacts, creatures, enchantments, planeswalkers, and lands. Or you can use this to make your opponent's boards hopefully a worse state. And you can do both at the same time because it lets you target each one of these individually. And it does say for each of them that card's owner, right? It's controller. So, maybe you steal a bunch of stuff from your opponents, and then since you're controlling it when you use this, you exile them and you get to search your library for different things. That might be a way to run this. Or if you are just kind of saying like, all right, I want that opponent to exile a creature, that one an artifact, that one over there to my right a land, and then I'll exile an enchantment, and you try to cheat something out while messing up each opponent, that works too. But ultimately, I think it's probably going to be better if you're using this in a way where you're stealing your opponent's permanents and then using this. I think that's going to be the least risky way to use this, because you're still manipulating your opponent's board and slowing them down while also cheating out stuff for yourself. That way you aren't risking giving them bigger and better things, and you aren't risking your own board state getting worse by exiling anything that you actually need. So that's how I would use it. How are you using it? How you've seen it used? Where would you want to see this used? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about how you see Chaotic Transformation being good or not good. Because, that's certainly a possibility too. This could be a terrible card. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Next, we have a foil King Darian the 48th. I think it's foil. If it is subtle. Yeah, it's a really subtle foil. You can really only see it in the golden border over here. Don't really see it in the artwork, which is sad. This would be great if you could see it just a little bit more foil, like in the armor detail or on the sword, but it's just so subtle on there. We talked about King Darian the 48th maybe 2 weeks ago at this point, and I still don't really care for him, at least not in the way that I think he's supposed to be used, which is like creating tokens. I think he's great as a support for tokens, but not as a token engine. And maybe that is just how it's supposed to be used, and I'm reading too much into the abilities of the card. But if you have a different way of using King Darien, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to talk about how you are using King Darien or how you've seen him used beyond just supporting tokens. Our land is a mountain, and then we have a soldier token to round out the pack. And that's all for today. Thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow as we crack open another pack.